Good morning, Magnus sites. Time for another motivational, magnificent quote of the day. All right, now, this quote comes from Earl Nightingale. Now, Earl Nightingale is very known for The Strangest Secret, which was an audio that came out in the 1950s, okay? And the strangest secret was, you become what you think about most of the time. And I'll post a link below so you can take a look at it and get an idea of what he's talking about. It's very true. A lot of things are going to make sense once you listen to it. But the motivational, magnificent quote today from him is, we're often afraid when we do not know enough. If we understood enough, we would never be afraid. Now think about that for a second. Let that marinate on your brain. It's true, isn't it? Think about all the times that you're afraid. It's because you don't know about something. You don't understand something. From the simplest thing is, I ain't going to that club. Dude's just crazy over there. Yeah, because you don't know what's going to jump off when you get there. That's the smallest point right there. To the norm that we run into of racial ignorance. Like, don't black people, rob people and hurt people and steal? And then you meet a black person, you're like, oh, that's not true. It's just shit I see on TV. You know what I mean? To just so many things out there, to a man approaching a woman. He's all afraid because he's afraid he's going to get shot down, you know what I mean? And then he approaches a woman and it's like, oh, it's not that bad. Or if she does turn you down, it's not as crazy as you think it is, It can be applied to so many things. It can be applied to science. A lot of times we're afraid to do something like, shit, you can't just jump on a rocket and go to the fucking moon. You know what I mean? No, you need to study that. So I'm sure for a long time they were like, all right, let's take a step back here. We can't just go to the moon. You got to do your research. And when you do your research and when you educate yourself, you're not afraid anymore. You got what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shit, you take me, you throw me in the motherfucking lion cage with a chair and a whip, I'm probably going to get fucking eaten. But the lion tamer, the man that knows how to tame a lion, the man that knows the nature of the lion, is not going to be bit. He's going to tame that lion. He's going to have it sitting, growling, and all that with the crack of the whip in the chair. You know what I'm saying? Look at Caesar Milan, the dog whisperer. He knows everything of fucking, that the dogs, man, he knows everything about dogs. And yeah, he's been bitten a few times, but a whole lot less than a regular Joe trying to train his dog. No, don't do that. Get over here. Man, all that stuff he be doing, he has knowledge. He's not afraid. You got what I'm saying? It's with anything, y'all. I'm not gonna let this video go as long as my other videos have with the magnificent quotes. But what I'm saying is, just understand that if you're afraid of something, sit down and think about why you're afraid of it. And then you're gonna understand that you need more knowledge on the subject. Shit, I refuse to live my life in fear. I refuse. Shit, you just know what? If I am gonna live my life in fear, it's of one fear. And that's the fear of not ever living and achieving what I've always wanted to achieve. Not going for what I've always wanted to go for. Not becoming the best person I could possibly be on this planet. The best human being, the best human specimen that this genetic code right here can create. That's what I'm afraid of not doing. You got what I'm saying? And I'm not going to let that hold me back. I'm not going to stay in a fucking comfort zone and, and wither away for the rest of my life stagnant. I'm going to keep growing and make something of myself. So anyway, hope this, meant something to y'all. I hope y'all take this to heart. Keep learning and don't be afraid, all right?